in the town nations. Got to put. So all joking aside, welcome back to Nose Knows, and I have been neglecting this channel a little bit just of late. I've got a couple of other channels that I concentrate on, and this one is more about hardware, drills, stuff that you use around the house, and that type of stuff. And I've sort of been neglecting it because I've had nothing really exciting to put on the channel, or nothing that might be of any interest to anybody. However, I've just bought this Makita DML801 for a job that I'm working on, and I have lots of these small LED torches that I usually stick with magnetic bases on, and they're usually just not quite bright enough. I've obviously got some floor standing ones that plug into the mains, but I wanted something with a bit more oomph that I could take into loft spaces. I do a lot of electrical cabinet work and stuff like that, so something I can put inside the cabinet and hang it up so I can see what's going on. So this looked like the ideal thing. It's not a lot of money. I think it's about £30–40. I think it's about the same equivalent UK. Sorry, the equivalent in dollars, so $30–40. I think about £35 if you're in the UK. And again, I will put this link in the description box below if you want to buy that. So do use that link. It just gives me a small kickback if you use that link to buy this product. So all that being said, let's have a look at the actual torch and see what you get. I can't see there being anything too exciting with this review, but it's worth doing if you're thinking about buying a new torch. And if you just want something to utilise these batteries, obviously I use the Makita. These are the 5 amps. I've got a couple of frees as well. So, you know, for the drills. And I have also stuff for around the house. So, like I said, this is the DML801 LXT. It takes the 18 volt and it takes 14.4 volts as well. So if you've got the different sets of tools, then you can use either or for this particular product. So that's quite good. So what do you get in the blister pack? You get the torch, get some sort of band thing, and you get the instructions there. So we'll get rid of that, like so. And I'll put the run times and stuff just on the side. I'll take a picture of the actual instructions and then put them to the side of the screen, so hopefully you should be able to see them now. So as you can see off the chart, there is a few different options on there and a few different battery options. And if you're not sure which Makita battery you've got, obviously if you just look on the underside of the battery, it'll tell you what the code is. I'm using the BL1850B, and if you look at that chart there, if I run this torch on LED with the 12, so in its full brightness with the 12 LEDs on, I will get approximately 17 hours of runtime. And if I put it down into sort of the economy mode, which is the 6 LED mode, so half the brightness, I will get approximately 40 hours by using the BL1850B. Obviously, if you're using a different battery, the 14.4 volt one or something like that, then you'll get a different runtime, but at least you can see the chart there and you can see what to roughly expect from your batteries. Obviously, I'm using the 18 volt 5 amp ones, but like I said earlier, you can use the 14.4 volt, which I think is the B1415 model. I don't particularly use the 14.4s, but if you do have some, it's good to know that you can swap either across for this particular LED torch. So the actual product itself, obviously nothing to it, it's just a plastic casing at the moment. The weight will go in it when you put the battery on it. So the battery just clicks on, like so. I saw somebody actually using one of these, and that's why I went out and bought it. There is a different model, 801X, so I think it's got a slightly different head on it, but the one that I saw being used by a tradesperson that I was working with, they had this model, so I thought I would get it. It looks really good, it's really bright. So yeah, so you can see the battery, obviously that's how it clicks in like so. Standard Makita 18 volt LXT battery. Small LED head there. It's also got a hook on the back section there that you can see. So obviously that spins, so you can hook that and hang it up off the whatever you're working on. So again, if you're in a loft space or something tight, you can hang it up. Fold that down, it clicks in the back into sort of an imprint there. Again, it can go into that position like so. So overall, quite neat and handy. This strap, it looks like it goes on these 2 points here, and I'm presuming that's what that's for. So we can get at the actual strap itself. And if I looked at the instructions, it'll probably tell me in there. But yeah, that looks like it goes there. Let me just double check. I don't want to tell you anything that. So yeah, again, I'll take a picture of this and just put it to the side here. But it's basically just telling you that this strap that you get that has this hook, you can have this on the side if you so wish. So there's 2 little hook points there. So you'd have one there, one at the bottom, and then if that was strapped on there, then you can obviously hang it and have it in different positions using that strap. I don't think I'll be using that because that hook on the top there is quite handy in itself. That one's quite good for what it needs to be. Okay, so I thought I'd just quickly show you with the shoulder strap on. So this is the what Makita calls the shoulder strap, but really I don't think it's much of a... It'll be sitting a bit close if you get it over your shoulder, but it's handy for hanging off stuff. So like I said, I don't think I'll leave this on because I'm more than happy with that small hook that's on the back of the light there. I think that'll just do the job perfectly. But you know, with the long run times and stuff like that, I think it might come in handy just to hang it off. So I might just chuck it in with my drill or something like that, just so I've got it handy. But yeah, I mean, if you're sort of obviously working on a workspace, you're underneath something, and you want to just hang it off, then it'll hang just handily, just like that, off the actual hook that Makita supply. And I suppose you could wrap it around the actual base as well. You know, if you was wanting to keep it just to one side, you could sort of wrap it up like that and keep it out of the way. So maybe it'd get used, I don't know, maybe not. So you have two different brightnesses on the actual torch itself. The switch is just at the front here. The first push puts that, and I don't think it'll probably blow out when I show it to the camera, but it puts all the LEDs on. The second push then it puts it to just 6 of the LEDs, so you get a longer run time, and the third push just switches it off. So obviously if you're you're running a bit low on battery, you can put it down into that lower brightness. Again, if I can find the lumens out for this, I'll just put it on the side here, so you should be able to see what lumens this produces. So another thing that Makita have done is just give it a bit more flexibility. So if you're working on something on a desk in front of you here, you'll see in this position, this orientation, the LED sort of facing upwards, but you can actually spin that round. So if I just put the actual light on, so it's facing up at the moment, you just spin it round like so. And then you can actually leave it on your desk and then be working on something in front of you. So it's good that it's give it that stable base to give you a torch with good long run times, as well as being able to hang it up as well. So that's another good functionality, being able to rotate the LED actually on the main body. But that's about it. Like I say, it's quite a handy, lightweight tool, fits good in the hand, utilises your battery packs that you already have for your Makita tools, for your drills. But there we go anyway, that's the Makita DML801. Hope this video was helpful. We're not sponsored in any way by Makita, it's just something that I like to do. Just like to review these bits of kit that I find. So if you find this interesting and you like some of my other stuff on this channel, please do subscribe. Please hit the like button if the video was helpful, and also hit the bell icon to be alerted to any new videos that I make for this channel. Thanks again for watching Nose Knows on YouTube, and I'll see you on the other side.